Started doing a different form of shooting before, just shooting with one hand, making sure I balance it. That's about it.
And how were you able to get some of those open looks tonight? It looked at times you had pretty much wide open shots from outside. Where were those coming from?
A lot of Jaymn just driving and kicking, a lot of great teamwork. So.
What was different in that second half? After first quarter, you were down by one. You were able to come back out in the second half and really put them on them. What kind of changed?
I think we just played a lot better defense, and we frustrated them and just shut them down. That's all it is.
All right, I'll go over to Jaymn. Jaymn, you had 12 points tonight as well, and you were able to pull down a couple offensive rebounds, knock down a couple shots. Talk about your night.
I just didn't feel any pressure on me on offense. Just could get in there and get the rebounds.
It looked like defensively the 2-2-1 press, putting a little bit of pressure on him, made him a little bit uncomfortable. You think that was one of the big keys tonight?
Yeah, I think so. We stopped him a few times with it, got a few turnovers with it.
And for you, you're able to kind of control this offense, set the pace. And how big is this for this team to come back? You hit a little bit of a losing streak here down the stretch. You were able to come back and get a win tonight.
It feels pretty good. We don't like to lose. We had 3 big wins right after Christmas break, and feels good to get back winning.
All right, move over here to Austin. Austin, for you, 14 points tonight. A lot of damage done on the offensive glass. How'd you find yourself in the right spot for all those offensive boards tonight?
I just like crashing after, see the ball go up. First thing to do is look for the ball, so just get in front of that big guy, and that's all I did.
Tarkio's big guy, Connor Shaw, coming in averaging about 17 points a game. He was held just to 8. What was the defensive plan on him tonight?
Put our best defender, Cody McClintock, on him. He shut him down pretty much all night, and when he came out, then Ian went on him, and we just shut him down pretty much all night, so he couldn't get a wide open look, couldn't touch the ball or anything. So.
A couple of your baskets came off just the old-fashioned pick and roll from the wing. Can you talk about that? Looked like it was working tonight.
Yeah, we practice it a lot in practice, and they seem to be pressuring the ball pretty good. So we just figured to give it a try and see what happened, and it worked. So.
A couple of conference games coming up here to close the week. Stanton and South Page. What's it going to take to get some victories this week?
South Page, we're definitely going to have to box out against them. They've got some tall boys. Just going to have to keep playing our game and making shots. And South Page, we're just going to have to play our game again and just worry about that one guy, Peterman, and just play our games.
All right, Austin, congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Well, the first half coming out, we knew a little bit about them from what we heard from Sydney and kind of just reading stats and hearsay, but we knew they had one good big kid, so we were kind of unsure what to do in the first half. Once we figured out that we boxing one, stop him, that seemed to work the best for us. When we fell back in the press into zone, we got lazy and they gave them easy baskets, but once we figured out don't let 35 touch the ball, then it seemed to work, and they didn't score in the third quarter and several minutes into the fourth.
You have 3 guys in double figures tonight to lead the way for you. Austin Woods, 14 points. Ian Isaacson, Jaymn Vandusen both have 12 apiece. It's got to be nice when you have 3 guys in double figures.
Yeah, it's nice. Some of our most successful games, we've had 3 or 4 in double figures. We got 4 that are a couple that are averaging double figures, 2 more that are in the 9s. So we need all 4 of those guys to score every night. Our 5th and 6th and 7th options they can score. They're not as consistent. So when those 3 or 4 score, then you do pretty well.
How big of a win is this for your team? You come out in the corner conference and get beat by Sydney, so you're able to kind of respond here, get a non-conference win, and get you ready for the stretch run of this season.
Yeah, we started out after break 3-0 right away, and then we lost to FM, East Mill, Sydney. So it's nice to get back in the win column, and hopefully that helps the rest of the week and the rest of the season, starting with Stanton Thursday and South Page Friday.
Now you do mention the Stanton and South Page games coming up at the end of the week. What are some things you think this team needs to work on before you get back into the conference play?
Stanton, first game of the year, our guys were really nervous, and it's my first game ever, so didn't really know what to expect, and the guys were really nervous and had trouble making shots. The biggest thing, they're big. We got to keep them off the glass. They had way too many offensive rebounds last time, so we got to keep them off the glass, and we got to start figuring out a way to score more points.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.